Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, you know, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. You know, he wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, AKA your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
NBA superstars are judged by their championships. In 1991, Michael Jordan and the Bulls secured their first, knocking off Magic Johnson and the Lakers. To some, a passing of the torch from one great dynasty to another. But now, a new challenge emerges from Los Angeles. A young Lakers team who tonight will lean on their high-flying youngster, Kobe Bryant. Late afternoon and a brisk 41 degrees amidst the iconic Chicago skyline as we get set for NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we expect a packed house for this matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the hometown Chicago Bulls. With Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, this could potentially be a preview of the NBA Finals.
Kevin, coming off 2 straight titles, the Bulls have to be considered the favorites in the East. They've weathered injuries, most notably the absence of Scottie Pippen, but make no mistake, they'll be ready come playoff time.
They got a good challenge tonight. And Clark, looking at the Lakers, talent inside and out with Shaquille O'Neal, who's not going to play tonight, all-star Eddie Jones, and the terrific rising star Kobe Bryant. Clark, how do they stack up in the loaded Western Conference?
Kevin, I think they stack up quite well, but I also think that Utah will be heard from. They'd like another shot at the Bulls in the finals, but you look at this Lakers team, they are young, up and coming, and I think they've got a chance, a nucleus of players where they've got a chance to be good for a very long time.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forwards. Eldon Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward, the rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery, and for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out until Christmas with an abdominal strain.
And stolen by Jordan. Rodman with it, now guarded by Fox. Good work there as it goes.
And this points out how opportunistic they are. I mean, once they get the steal, they're off to the races right away.
The coaching staff encourages them to be aggressive, and this includes looking to convert in transition.
Jones with the bounce pass. Fox passes to Van Exel. Campbell is screen on Harper. To the inside. No good from Campbell. Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin, and those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
But Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does, I agree.
And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor, and since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots.
Now, here's Harper. Bangs home the trifecta.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Ryan is checked in for Jones. Coach Fratello, a chance here to stop the bleeding.
They need to do something to put an end to this run.
They set the pick. Ryan against Harper. He gets it in there. Going up against Idle Clark on a big stage should be quite the test for this young Kobe Bryant.
There is no denying that is true, but what I like is the fact that this young man has the confidence to handle that pressure in big stage. But I think it's important that he try to idle himself down a little bit and not get too caught up in the individual matchup with MJ.
Yeah, that's good advice. Here's Van Exel after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Outside, Kobe. 6 to shoot. The shot's good. Kobe's got his second basket of the night.
Let's not forget this fact. Jordan has made the all-defensive first team 8 times. Bryant is scoring on the best of the best.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 6, and that one is good. Jordan's got 8. Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The #1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. And some key injuries on both sides of the ball. And for more information on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Michael Jordan has been dealing with a dislocated index finger in his right hand. When talking to him before the game, he said he has no feel to his shots, and that's why they've been flat. As a result, he's changed his game and is operating more in the post, much like he did during his years in North Carolina. We'll see if that continues tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, the hand is a concern. D.A., thank you. And Jordan, Mike, is still scoring at a high clip, but there's been a slight drop in efficiency we've seen.
Well, you can really see it in his three-point shooting. In 23 games this season, he's attempted 31 threes, shooting just 19%. But in the 3 seasons prior to this one, he hadn't shot below 37% from deep.
David just said, Michael said to him, he has no feel to his shots, and that's why he's been flat. We'll have to watch that closely. Drills it from outside.
These Lakers currently boast the top offense in the NBA, scoring 107 points per game, which is 5 points ahead of #2 ranked Houston Rockets.
Oh, you know, teams struggle defending their up-tempo brand of basketball. They like to get out on the open floor, and they love to jack up a bunch of threes. Plus, they've got a lot of guys that are bucket getters.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Blunt, he's checked in for Fox, and Fisher subbed in for Van Exel. And stolen by Jordan. Kicks it out to Rodman. Pulls up, high post, offensive rebound. Back to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kukoc for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Here's Fisher. Rodman brings the double team.
Bulls foul. Tony Kukoc. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kobe. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Kobe's got 6.
Contrary to the Lakers, the Bulls' expertise is on the defensive end of the floor. They only allow 86 points a game, which ranks 2nd in the NBA behind the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're also holding their opponents to just 41% shooting from the field. Nothing comes easy against this suffocating Bulls defense.
One of the top perimeter defenders in the game. Jordan made that a tough shot for Kobe. Here's Jordan, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 12 points for him.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 17. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jordan. Inside. Passes it to Longley. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Training threes left and right, making it rain from behind the arc.
Nothing the D is doing has worked, which is why they are going to continue gunning from outside the arc.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. There's the steal. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Lakers trail by 18.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. And now only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Rodman is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Longley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here is Los Angeles now after the Bulls pick up 2. Tipped away. Harper with the steal. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And the level of awareness from Harper. Great job spotting his uncovered teammate.
And the Lakers with possession here. And talking about Jordan, Clark, he passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 461 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The Lakers making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end and have made things tough for the Lakers offense.
Now, here's Jordan. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Campbell's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Eldon Campbell.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harper with the steal. And Harper slams it in.
What I like about Harper, he gives you great length out in the backcourt. And he's a top-shelf athlete.
Harper's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Kukoc with the steal. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA.
And with the Bulls' offense, efficiency, Clark, has been a real problem.
Yeah, you know, you look at what they've shot, 43% from the field, only 30% from downtown, Kevin, and only 68% from the line. I mean, those all rank towards the bottom of the league. Maybe just a little bit of a championship hangover being experienced.
Yeah, perhaps. Those are very un-Chicago-like numbers. Longley.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do. Going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends. Impressive sequence.
And the Lakers call time here.
And I bet right now, Coach wants to go over the turnover problem. Seems like they've been trying to force things a bit. Just need to get back into a steady rhythm. Establish the pace of the offense so they can string together a good run. Solid possessions without trying to do too much.
Jordan against Kobe. A fader. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuffing the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge for some news on Scottie Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. No doubt the Bulls have missed Scottie Pippen this season. He's been out after undergoing foot surgery, and he's expected to be back sometime in January. But there's still a question of whether or not he'll be playing for Chicago. Trade rumors have been circulating, and Pippen has said on multiple occasions that he will not play for this team again. Guys?
David, thank you. And Mike, it's hard to envision the Bulls moving on without Scottie Pippen.
Well, Kukoc has stepped up and played solid in his absence, but they need Pippen if they want to win their 3rd straight championship. He's crucial to this team.
In every way, you're right. And Kobe Bryant, he's given the Lakers, Mike, starter-level production in limited minutes.
It's been so valuable to have that scoring punch off the bench. Right now, Kobe has to be the leading candidate for 6th man of the year.
I think he's going to win it. Now, here is Jordan. 18 points for him. Again, Chicago.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Pacello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early stages.
You love to see Jordan facilitating for his teammates. And, guys, that's something they desperately need from him with Pippen out of the lineup. Now, here's Van Exel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. At the elbow, Fox. They need this one. Chicago grabs the miss.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
Starting to pull out ahead off the back of some terrific offense.
They are firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Hard to get stops when they're playing with this much energy.
And the Bulls making a change here. Kerr's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Blunt, he's checked in for Orr. Jones comes in for Fox. And Fisher subbed in for Van Exel. Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
And Bryant kicks to Jones. Back to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Kobe's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Now the pass to Jordan. It's good. And that's now 24 points for Michael Jordan.
Matching up against Jordan is not just a physical battle, it's also a mental battle. And Bryant is having to learn that the hard way.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Bryant against Jordan. Bryant in the post. Jordan with some nice D.
Kobe hasn't been able to find his rhythm, but I don't think that will hold him back. I expect him to keep firing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. The bright lights of Chicago on a mild December evening. About 41 degrees outside, but action inside is heating up. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers 5 right now. Fox is out there with Ori. Then there's Campbell. Then it's Jones. And it's Van Exel. And at the 1. Now here's Van Exel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Campbell. The shot missing. Good D by Jordan.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer. And he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
Now, here's Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Campbell. Here's Van Exel. Got a hand on it. Here's Rodman, and he drives in.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. The dish now to Van Exel. A pass to Fox. And the shot is long. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great. Offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know player of the month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
Here's Jones. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ryan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
They've done a great job. Here's Campbell after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Outside Bryant. Kerr against Van Exel. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan has now matched his season average of 26 points a game. Currently the highest average in the NBA. Gary's checked in for the Lakers. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan.
Free throw good, Jordan. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Barry. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Campbell, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Campbell's got his second bucket of the night.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Kukoc grabs the miss. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Jordan, that's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter. Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
Yeah, these numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good point. Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the two players. Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Now here's Kobe. 10 points for him. He gets that one. And talking about Campbell, Clark, he's actually the oldest and longest tenured Laker on their roster.
Yeah, back in the 1990 draft, Campbell was selected 27. Just 2 spots ahead of Tony Kukoc. And as a rookie, he was a member of that Lakers team that fell to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, as the Bulls captured their first of 5 titles.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Blunt comes in for Campbell. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Fox.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Corey Blunt, Derek Fisher.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Fisher with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. To the left side wing. Barry misses.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
Kicks to Fisher. They set the pick. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, you can't judge a book by its cover, nor can you judge Derek Fisher by his size. He's a lot stronger than he looks and has deceptive athleticism for his build.
Los Angeles making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. High post, Jordan. Working on Bryant. Kerr outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Kerr's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's his game. Whenever Kerr gets a good look at a 3, he doesn't pass it up.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago as they wrap up the third quarter on a 20-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers. So it's Chicago now.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
They've got Michael Jordan. Rodman is out there with Kukoc. Then there's Bill Wennington. And it's Kerr in a point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Well, here we are looking at Pippen Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scotty is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree.
You know, and to put things simply, they've outworked the opposition on the glass, which is why they have this lead.
Yeah, coach has to be really happy with their effort on the board. Just being absolutely relentless and torching the opposition as a result.
Oh, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do. Here's Blunt. 3 seconds left. Kukoc grabs the miss. Kukoc has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one's good by Rodman.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Rodman's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Outside, Jones. The pass to Fisher. Ori, a screen on Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last.
Los Angeles ball.
Bushler's checked in for Dennis Rodman.
On the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 4 on the clock. Whoops, they pick off the pass. One-on-one fast break.
Last season, Kobe Bryant won the slam dunk contest as a rookie. But he won't get the chance to defend this title this year in New York because the contest will be missing from the All-Star Weekend for the first time since 1984.
And regarding the dunk contest, it'll be replaced with the 2-ball contest on All-Stars Saturday night. What do you think?
I like it, Kevin. I do. I like the fact that it'll be fun to watch NBA and WNBA players team up. But it makes you wonder if this is going to be a permanent change. Hopefully, we'll see the return of the dunk contest at some point, but I like taking a break and adding something new.
But I think we will see that dunk contest, and I think it will be permanent in terms of being back in All-Star Weekend. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Personal foul.
That's his 5th foul. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fisher, the pass to Blunt. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fisher.
Showing the length on defense, Wennington knows how to use his body to change shots.
Now here's Kerr. Outside, Jordan. Stolen away. Pass to Fisher. Outside, Jones. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Now Campbell, pass to Fisher. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
Hey, yo, Fisher.
Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Michael Jordan has had his way with the Lakers defense. Now he's up to 36 points.
With all the talk about Kobe and the Lakers being the future of the league, Michael is reminding us that he and the Bulls are the present.
Fisher against Kerr. Fisher, the pass to Campbell. It's blocked.
Good aggressive defense from Wennington, fearlessly going after the shot.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your goal, Michael Jordan.
He throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Barry. Here's Campbell. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Three-pointer, Kukoc. It's rebounded by Blunt. And the Lakers with possession here. And there's the pass to Fisher. Back to Jones. Pass to Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fisher. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. For 3, Kerr gets the three-pointer to fall.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite reel it in.
But you love the activity there, putting in the effort, keeping the offense honest.
Fox, he's checked in for Derek Fisher. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Bulls foul. Steve Kerr. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Blunt passes to Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's Jones on the wing. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Eddie Jones.
And he makes the first.
What you appreciate about Jones is his well-roundedness. I mean, he's a talented scorer and a superb defender, too.
And so Jones nails both of them. Shoots, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls getting the win in front of their home crowd. An important victory, Coach, for them here against the up-and-coming L.A. Lakers.
Well, Michael gets the best of Kobe while the Bulls capture their 3rd straight win. And they need it as they're trying to move up in the standings in this cutthroat Eastern Conference.
And Clark, what does this loss mean, do you think, for the Lakers?
I think it's growing pains and a learning experience, Kevin. They just need to take a look at the film and correct the mistakes they made. But they're still second in the West. And with Shaq coming back right around Christmas time, I don't think we need to worry about the Lakers.
I think you're right. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
プレイステーション